Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Trails the second chapter. Last time we were in the process of saying our goodbyes to this region, but along the way we came across a case we had to solve as the bracers that we are, and of course we did just that. But that just leaves the things remaining that we still need to do, and that is talk to everyone before we go to Zeiss. And we only talk like 2 buildings before we had another case, so there's a lot of people we still need to talk to, meaning there's also a big chance we get even more optional, let's say, jobs for the Bracer Guild, and I'm okay with that, because the more quests we have, the more BP we rake in, and the higher the chance is we'll reach the maximum rank by the end of the game. So let us return to the guild and report, because I want to see what we're gonna get for it. And then we just continue on talking to everybody in Ruan, and after that we're gonna go towards, I think, the orphanage, Noria, maybe even the academy, and then I think it's time for us to go to Zeiss. So let's do that, and let's see what where it will take us. Ooh, a new quest. I didn't even contemplate that maybe there would be a new quest here. Persons confident in their gambling ability come ASAP to the first floor of the Lavantar Casino and Bar. Details will be explained on site. Please inquire with me, Lakeisha. I think that is the person behind the counter with the exchange of coins. Ah well, just like I said, we're going to talk to everyone in the region, even if it takes a few episodes. And all along the way, do any case we come across. Talk to me. Election Office Assault. 5 BP and 5,000 Mira. Which I wouldn't have had if I went straight to Zeiss, so I'm really happy with that. Good work, seems you safely achieved your goal. If you have any jobs completed, come on by and report them. Oh, we will. And since the casino is really close by and we talked to everyone in there, let's just go straight into it. Ah, Lotelio, so this is Letitia. You see over there, Fugo and the owner have been talking with their eyes for like ever now. Could it be? Is it my turn? I don't know, maybe she's the person here. Yes, she's the one with the ever excited person that wanted to be a professional gambler. Maybe we'll get a quest to beat him at his own game. Maybe have a moment? You wouldn't happen to be Lakeisha, would you? Oh yes, I am Lakeisha. Oh, are you the Bracers? Yeah, we saw the posting. Good, you know a little bit about what's going on at least. Are you all set? I'd like to go over the details. Yeah, of course it's okay. So, what can we do for you? What I'd like to ask of you is very simple. Do something, anything, to make my husband lose at gambling. Huh? What? That's your request? Win in a game of chance, is it? A most intriguing request. You heard me right, I don't care what game, just please win against my husband. He's always been the type to get so wrapped up in whatever it is. He's doing what he doesn't know when to stop. I mean, really? He gets a few wins in at the casino and suddenly he's convinced he's a pro gambler. And I know that one-track mind of his, if he says he wants to turn pro, anything I say is in one ear in and the other one out. So I'd like you to nip that in the bud before things go too far. Ah, I see. Family circumstances? Huh? Sounds like things are hard for you. No, I was naive. I should have just refused when he suggested the casino trip. No point in complaining now. Here, let me give you 1,000 Mira as a wager. If you wager this all on one bet, I'm sure my husband will take you up. I sure hope so. Is your husband upstairs at the casino right now? Yes, he made himself nice and comfortable up there too. Last I saw, he was playing cards. Filio is his name. Understood. We'll check the card table. do me a favor and don't hold back. Make sure he loses decisively. Is there anything else I can help you with? Any questions? We're okay, I think. You've covered all the basics. The real question is, how do we win the match? I mean, gambling is ultimately luck, isn't it? Yes, but only to a degree. Letting that luck live or killing it takes skill. Whether we can win or not depends on your match. Strategy is the key, to be more precise. Guess we're in for some fun times. If strategy is what you're worried about, you'll be fine. My husband is a total amateur. He's terrible at lying. Every thought that crosses his mind is written on his face, plain as day. He's not normally the kind of person well suited to gambling. Really? Hearing that makes me feel a little bit more confident. Maybe. Alright, let's do this thing. Yeah, that's the spirit. Knowing the game is important, sure, but having the drive to get in there and win is what really brings it home. I'm in your corner, you guys. Now get up there and knock my husband down a few pegs. Alright. Do we get to choose what game? I wonder. What a charming little casino. Its equipment looks brand new. Was this established recently? In a way. It just reopened after renovations during the birthday celebration. Hey, now that I think about it, it was being worked on last time. Well, while you think about it, you've already gambled here a substantial amount of time just to get the stuff in the store. I see. So, where is our high roller target? Right, his wife said he'd be at the card table. I'm pretty sure that would be him. The only person playing in the casino at this time. Alright, come on. There it is, Jack. Woohoo! This power on the draw, I feel invincible. It is your win, sir. Know that you fought well, my good man. I'm afraid you just had the wrong opponent. Yep, he's exactly as he said. That's gotta be him. Let's catch his attention, quickly. If we waste time, no doubt he'll get wrapped up in another match. Ah, right. Okay, hit me again. What's up with you guys? We've heard you know your way around a card game, mister. So we'd like to challenge you. Challenge? Me? Alright, I'll bite. Question is, do you have the mirror? I'm not taking any cheap bets. The wager is 1000 mirror. How's that? Hey, that's a matey wager. Feelers, aren't you? Fine, I'll take you guys on. Okay, so which one of you is gonna be my opponent? Or maybe all three of you have a piece of the Philly Master at the same time. That works too, I'm feeling lucky. All at once is a bit crazy. We're not playing Old Maid here. In that case, good customers, how would you like to try a variant of poker? There are a few that allow a match to be settled over several rounds. Sounds like just what we're looking for. I'll say, what are the rules? Both sides choose a lineup of contenders and settle the match over 3 rounds. Each round is normal poker, and the first team to win one match wins. However, your team can only fold one time. If one team member falls, the rest have no choice but to challenge. And it's a 3-round match, huh? Simple, quick, elegant, I like it. Only problem is now that there are 4 of you. It's not like all 4 of us need to play. One of us can sit this one out. Oh, that's perfect, actually. If I can, I'd like to be the one to sit out. You sure, Chloe? In all honesty, Chloe is the one that I would think to sit one out as well. Cause Sherazade can use her charm to maybe distract the guy. And Olivier, seeing as the person he is, I'm pretty sure he gambles a lot, so he should have the experience for it. And of course, Estelle, being who she is, the leader of the pack, she has to play. Students are forbidden to gamble by school rules. I don't want you to think I'm trying to skip out on our job, but it's kind of awkward to me. No, I get where you're coming from. Gambling's not exactly a healthy part of your daily balanced school curriculum. We can handle it from here, so take a load off. Sorry for the mix-up. And then there were 3. We're well on the road to a climactic 3-round match. Not what it would matter if there are 4 or even 5 matches. I'd win them all anyway. Are you satisfied with the rules as I explained them? Yeah, I'm okay with them. Yes, we're fine too. Well then, allow me a few moments to make preparations. During that time, good guest, please decide the order of your matches. Order? So who's gonna go first and stuff? That shouldn't take us too long. Ah, thank you very much. I'm ready whenever you guys are. Alright, order time. How do we want to do this? Might I suggest that we pick based on our gambling prowess? Full disclosure guys, I have like 0 confidence in my card skills. I always lose to Joshua. Oh, but I bet you're pretty confident, right Shira? You use cards a lot in fortune telling, so I can picture you knowing a thing or two about gambling. Yes, I know a little. I've also got an ace up my sleeve for the worst case scenario too. An ace? It's a secret unless we need it. Then I believe we have Shira take up the final step. Should good fortune fail us, we'll certainly be in need of that extra bit of luck. That being said, I would prefer to take up the middle. The second match will likely require a great deal of strategy, and I have some confidence in my card game. So you're second, Olivier, and Shira last? Which means I'm first? Yes, that should be relatively easy on you. Enjoy the hand without any pressure. So, what you say... But I'm still feeling it. Ladies and gentlemen, when you're ready. Alright, we're up. Hey, poker face is on, comrades. Good luck, you guys. Let's win this thing. This mark will be the first of 3. Poker rules in this region are as standard. However, there is a hierarchy among suits. The strongest is spade, followed by hearts, diamonds, and finally clubs. I will now begin dealing your card. Yay, I've got a pair. Hey, not bad. I could go for a flush, but that's kinda risky. With 9-7-6? Well, if 10? No. We would need 2 cards to be right. It's way too risky to go for a flush. Aha! My lucky streak strikes again. My first round and I've already got a great hand. Man, I've got this in the bag. He must have had an impressive hand. If that truly were the case, I can assure you that he'd be much quieter about it. Remember, you can challenge an opponent who chooses to fold. Here's hoping our girl recognizes that. Okay, I need to think really hard about this. Should I swap out for a shot at the big hand or keep an easy one? No, I will... a hard flush? No, again, still 2 cards. No, I will swap and leave him for 1 pair. Especially if he is bluffing right now. We want to have at least something in our hand. It's still the first match, so the theory to go for the sure thing. Would you like to change cards? Yeah, 3 cards. Sir? I'll change 3 as well. Come on, good cards, good cards. No change, huh? Well, I've got a pair, so at least I've got an okay hand. Ah, you're so obvious, Estelle. I doubt I could read her the way we can, but one can never be too careful. If things go sour, I'm sure it will be plain as day. I heard she was bad at this. Understatement of the century. Ah, yes, yes. Fell right into my hand while I was waiting. Come on, good challenger. Come at me anytime. Video's behavior is no surprise. I wonder how confident he really is. I've got a pair, but it's up to his hand if I win or not. Should I fold or challenge him head on? I don't know. I'm not the poker champion like I think I am. Because based upon their reactions, I'm getting a feeling like should we have gone for the flush? Because if the cards we are gotten from this are any indication, we would have only got one hard card and not a pair inside. I wonder. Because the thing is, we have a pair. And the chance is, if he switched 3 cards, he has a pair as well. But he is very blatantly, overconfidently stating things. So there could be a bluff trying to make us fold. I want to challenge. Fold. And admit I lost? I couldn't do that for anything. Would you like to challenge? Of course I am, duh. Are you sure? I got a really good hand. Yeah, whatever. I don't really care. If it is that good, why don't you hurry up and bring it on? What will you do, sir? What to do? I could win this hand if I challenge, but... No, I'll fold. With that, sir, I'm afraid you can no longer fold, starting with the next round. Alright, I did it. Good work out there. You took a strong stance and it paid off. Yeah, I'm just glad I didn't lose. What you did was more than winning. Our opponent is now cornered. Oh, I almost forgot, you can only fold once. Exactly, we won the first match, but it only takes one win from him for us to lose the bet. Agreed, we'll have to proceed carefully. Sirs, are you prepared for the next match? Ah, it's my cue. May Lady Luck favor me with her graces. We're counting on you. After all the talking you did, I am so not gonna go easy on you if you lose. I will now begin dealing your cards. My, only a pair of 4s? A rather uninspiring hand. Here? No. It might come here. He seems kinda hesitant. Yeah, that means he has 2 options probably in his hand and has to decide for which one he goes, just like what Estelle just had. A potential for a flush and a pair in hand. She could go both ways, each with their own chances. Yeah, his expression is different. We should probably assume he's got a pretty good hand. Now what to do? Should I reach my hand out or distract my foe? Either or would make for a worthy spectacle. So basically, if we exchange one card, leaving the pair, then we make a statement. We give on the impression to him that we have a really great hand. But the thing is, he can't fold. He has to challenge. So that exchange one card, leaving the pair, doesn't do anything better than all cards. Because there is no way in hell we need to pressure him. Because he needs to play anyway. He needs to fold his cards. On the other hand, if we exchange one hand, we could make him basically force him to take a chance because he thinks we have a really great one. Yeah, we can always fold. We still have Charizard with her secret. It's probably a card up her sleeve that will make her win. But probably give me a minus BP point at the same time. But as long as we don't lose, I think we're fine. Let's play the game of deception. Will you be changing cards? One card only, please. You, sir? I'll take 2 cards. Now, how did it turn out? No change to my hand then. In that case, the rest is up to my foe. Man, I can't read his face at all. What the heck are you thinking, Olivier? He has a surprisingly strong poker face, doesn't he? Alright. Yeah, I'm okay. That's a very restrained reaction compared to before. Did he make a big hand? The way he's quieted down is quite disturbing. Now then, what should I do? Fold. Cause if I'm reading the room right, I'm pretty sure he's something good. Because if he didn't have a good hand, after us just changing one card, he would be getting flustered about it. Because his girl is sad, everything is readable on his face. So he's really tense right now, so he has a good hand. So he's thinking, yes, I'm gonna win this thing. So I think the better thing to do is fold. And hopefully we can still win with Charizard without using her secret card. Our foe already folded once, so he will have to challenge this time. It is dangerous to corner an already wounded beast. Will you challenge? No, I'll fold. It takes cunning to know when to retreat, becomes the more respectable strategy. Tss, folded, did you? Oh, you seem quite disappointed. If I wasted a good hand of yours, then may you have my most heartfelt apologies. No, it's nothing like that. I didn't have much of a hand either. As of the next round, neither side will be able to fold. Would you look at that? He folded. He probably figured out the odds were in Video's favor. I have returned, my loves. Did you see? My calm and expert assessment of the situation was flawless. But did Video really have a good hand? If you challenged, you might have won. I'd say it's almost a certainty that he had much stronger hand than mine. Methinks if I had challenged, I'd be swimming in a sea of tears by now. Don't you think that is so wee bit dramatic? Now that both sides have folded, neither of us can back down from the final round. Yes, exactly. We'll be settling this cleanly in the next match. Next is Cheryl's turn, huh? Cool. I've got a hunch that things will work out just fine. Hopefully. Well, we'll see if Eidos is in a generous mood. Are you ready for your final match? The curtain rises. Well then, Shira, let's see what you can do. I'll try not to disappoint. You are both prepared, I hope? We will now begin the final match. Ah, so it turned out like this, did it? Is it trying to tell me to chase a better hand? Now, how's my opponent looking? I've got it! It's here! Could it be? No, it's nothing. Don't worry about it, really. Ah, what a cruddy hand. Oh man, I'm done. No, he's faking. He changed his tune. Yes, he's acting like he's got a good hand. Now, how will you proceed in turn, Shira? One look, and it's clear that Filio's got a big hand. In that case, a normal hand stands a high chance of losing. Should I go for broke and pursue a straight flush, I wonder? Exchange everything but the spades. Because spades is the better card, so it is a sign of the gods. Let's risk it and hope that her card up her sleeve of her secret will be the one that wins the day. Would you like to change cards? 2 cards, please. And for you? 1 card, please. How did it turn out? Alright, that was a good draw. Just need 1 more card. Phew, I just had to pray my fingers haven't lost the sense. Do you have your cards? Now, if you would, please show your hands. Okay, I'll show first. Yeah, and because we now have just 1 card away for a straight flush, a royal flush maybe, yeah, royal flush with the spades, she can change that cards for queen. If it was 1 pair of 1s, there's not much she could do with that. Maybe a full house, maybe? But this is better. This is the best hand you can get if she can change that card. Okay, I'll show first. Gulp. Alright. Come on! Come on, please. It really did come. Yeah, so we really needed that spade royal flush. And that's why I went for it. Because they didn't say in the beginning that spade is the best card overall. So our flush will flush his one down the drain. Look at this, it's a royal straight flush. A royal something, or isn't that the strongest hand? It'll be hard to win against that hand. Please show your hand as well, miss. The conclusion of a match is never known until the last card is on the table. Indeed. Showing your cards won't help. Not when I've got the best hand a guy could ask for. Oh, is that really so? Using her S-craft. Card shovel. What is it? Just now. Wasn't Shira's hand? Sorry, I think it was my imagination. Certainly. I believe this game has strong and weak suits, huh? Then I'm afraid we can't call your hand the greatest just yet. My hand is the same, a royal flush. However, the Queen of Spades, it seems, has smiled on me. No way! It certainly is decisive. Ah, but you have spades. In that case, your hand trumps Filio's. You're kidding! This mess is yours, miss. Phew, my goodness. Please, check your wager. I don't know how, but we won. I can't believe it. What a splendid turn of events. Shira, great work. I can't believe you turned that around. Oh, you're the best. A good show. It's been a while since I was that nervous. I'm just glad I didn't stumble all over myself. What do you mean? Oh, it's complicated. Yeah, let us say never to really play cards with Charizard. Wait a sec. No way. Oh, didn't you realize? I thought you and Olivier had seen through it. I can't believe you. No wonder something was off. You know how it goes. Sometimes it takes a thief to catch a thief. Alright, let's go report to the client. I don't think they noticed, but it's probably best as we don't linger. Works for me. Let's go give Lakeisha the good news. Really? You really beat my husband? Yeah, it was rough, but we took him down. Here is your wager. The 1000 mirror has doubled after our win. Oh, that's fine, you can have that. Think of it as making up for how cheap the job pay was. Are you sure? I mean, I'm grateful, but, you know, are you sure what we did was enough? I don't know if your husband will learn his lesson just because he lost against us. Even if he doesn't, I'm sure the casino will finish the job. They are professionals in their own right after all. There's no way they'll let my husband keep on this winning streak of his. That's a good point. If that's the case, we'll be moving along. Is that okay? Yes, it's fine. You've done more than enough. I'm amazed you took a bizarre request like this as seriously as you did, but you guys have been true professionals. You've done the Brazier Guild reputation justice in my eyes. Thanks. We're just doing our job, but it feels awfully good to hear you say that. If anything else happens, I'll be sure to look you guys up. Yes, we'll be here anytime you need it. Pretty well done. Really, thanks for today. If anything else happens, I'll be sure to look you guys up. And here I thought, at first when we were here originally talking to the people, I thought the guy working part-time here was her husband. With a chance of Filio being the other one. Alright, let's quickly check what we can get for this. But I think this is the best way it could have played out. I do wonder, however, that if we picked the risk hand with Estelle, would we have beat him there at that time? Because it's got to be fixed. Yeah, we didn't get any plus, but that could have given us a plus ratio on the BP, maybe. Still glad with the results though. Good work. Seems you safely achieved your goal. If you have any jobs completed, come on by and report them. Alright, so far everything done on the list. Let's keep continuing our rounds for a little bit longer. Because we haven't talked to a lot of people, because we keep on being stopped. As a former sailor, I'd like to somehow maintain the harbor, but it's true that the city can't survive on just the income of the harbor. I understand putting the emphasis on tourism, but at the same time, it's terribly sad. Alright, what do you have in store? We already have that news one. Let's buy a few more turbo bombs. Let's buy 10 of these. Why not? No, 5 is okay. EP charge. Maybe a few more insulting tape. Insulating tape. It's not insulting tape. Would be amazing though. Like a tape you put on and then it insults you the entire day. Cat foot slippers. Still like that one though. Alright. My son's got into its head to take the entrance exam for the Royal Academy, but that school ain't cheap. It takes a fair chunk of mirror to get there. Guess I better take some serious bank on this next trip out. Yeah. Good luck with that. Fishing has its own risks, and you never know. Whoever wins, I hope they settle things soon. Once this election ends, the citizens of Ruan will come together. Oh, if it isn't the bracers. Thank you for the other day. All the children enjoyed your class. I hope you will continue to strive for the peace of the kingdom. Yeah. And after all, with the comments of John, I think we did pretty well on that school lecture back then. Yeah, I was pretty happy with that. Because I do agree with the principles of the guild that that's one that can be easily missed if you don't haven't looked directly at it and remembered it. The other one, I can see the mistake in my reasoning for that one. Yeah, I really did like that quest. Did have a lot of risk though, but that's part of the fun, isn't it? While the academy is on break, we're having Jerome help with my son's studies. It's frustrating to ask our neighbors for help, but it's for my son's sake. I'll drink back these tears. Jerome's gonna be my tutor while the academy's on break. Having someone that's actually passed the exam helping me out should make things a breeze. Yeah, and I think Chloe can totally agree with that one. Being from the academy, that is. My son Jerome will be tutoring our neighbor's son Antonio. He's only while he's on break, but I'm sure they'll get a fair bit done. I think that's it. The rest is all out in town. Technically, I'm going to go vote, but frankly, I don't really care so much. I know the people whose job will be affected are taking these things very seriously, though. As they should. Anything here that might be interesting? This might be interesting, because the clogs are pretty heavy, but we'll keep them until we reach Zeiss. Nobody upstairs? Good. Alright, that means this half of the city is done. So let's check the other side, and we'll do the other locations in the region next time. And I've been thinking, I might go to the checkpoint and Erletten as well. Then we've talked to everyone before we leave, and if there's anything here, like a hidden book, a hidden quest, we'll not be able to miss it. Hey, Bracers, thanks for your help back there. I almost got pinned as a criminal. Hell yeah. Porthos has kept the harbor going for many years after all. If he becomes mayor, I'm sure he'll support the harbor with all his power. Phew, I'll take a quick break and then get back to yelling. Like a real harbor person. Cooper apparently went to apologize over that uproar. He was sure as heck fanning the flames, but there's fault on both sides. Well, the one who sent him to apologize was Boss Porthos, though. Yeah, I think it was the right choice, even though the timing could have been better with Belding knocking Del out. I wonder if those guys in the warehouse even care about the election. I don't know, they're out on their asses if Norman becomes major. Yes, definitely have it. Oh yeah, I heard the Waves were in this year's martial arts competition. I even saw a picture of them in the Liberal news. But instead of making something out of themselves, they're back to bumming around in the warehouse as usual. Yeah, we'll be talking to them a little bit too. We got to let those folks on the other side of the harbor know about all the problems with the harbor. They may think it's going to nothing to do with them, but they'll be singing a different tune if Norman wins. Yeah, and I will say it only one more time, just so that people will remember, and seeing what the outcome will be is going to be very important. I think there has to be a mix between the two. Porthos will rule the harbor, Norman will rule the other side of the city for the tourism part. Because I think together they can make the most out of Ruan. That will be my option at least. Because neither of them are a great whole package, but together it will be perfect. We need to start putting more effort into campaigning on the north side of the city. We'll never get those who believe in expanding tourism to understand our cause without getting the word out. It's not that we're against expanding the tourism industry, far from it even. But think, we had virtually no funds to help run the harbor with our large mayor. We need to better balance our budget. The logic behind my campaign is clear enough, and yet we're still having trouble coming to an understanding. Yep, because if you don't work in the harbor, people just don't see it. They miss that connection to that point. Which is understandable. Kevin is no longer there. Which is logic. He won't be staying there all day. That Belden, he said he's helping out with the election. I wonder if Rocco and the others are angry. Belden's been turning up at his dad's office lately. Strange things have happened, I guess. Ain't doing some pain in the butt election stuff. Though, if you were gonna give me some error, I'd think about it. Can we give you some money for that? To finally give a damn? Oh, Neil gave me some extra change. Of course, I just stayed quiet and took it really. I'm such a bad guy. Lately, Rocco's been acting really weird. Might be time to get out of this keeps up. Where is Rocco? Seeing as Rocco ain't here? You know what? I'm beginning to think it might be wise to leave the episode here and talk to those two later, because we're missing one of them, and one of them is saying that Rocco's been weird lately. This smells like an upcoming quest. And if I start this quest, I need to finish it. And that would mean we're gonna have another humongous episode again. And we can take it easy, we have the time, there is no rush. So I'm gonna leave it here. Next time I'm gonna talk to those two guys, see if there's a quest coming up, like check how's Rocco's doing. And then go to the previous mayor house and finish up the rest of this town before we go over to the orphanage academy and of course the 2 checkpoints. So like I said, still plenty of things to track down and potential quests to pick up. So that's gonna be next time. Until then, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. But if you're still here, don't forget, hit that like button, subscribe, spread the news all around, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.